detainees, maybe that he's staying there, he's living there, but actually the one who is in trouble is me, the wife. Okay, for example, I have to work, I have to get job. Alhamdulillah, before my husband did the other, I said I already had my permanent job as a teacher. Okay, what happened to those if you don't have your if you're not a career woman? You have to start life when your husband under ISA. And in my case, I have to adjust my life with my life in double income of my husband and my income. Now my life with a single income, me as a single mother, a single person, because my husband left me nothing. I have to adjust these two kids with my daily house chores, with my son, with the car, with the house, and with a new budget going to Kamunting. If you don't have 300, you cannot go there driving. If you go there by bus, sometimes you're scared that the bus will be late and you are fine, you cannot go in. So on the safe side, you drive, but you have to spend quite a lot of money. Okay, last time in 2002, there were about 70 in there. Sometimes we pull, and it keeps we save a lot from there because we pull our car. Okay, but now after 7 years, only 12 detainees left, including my husband, and I have to go there. That means I have to go there alone with my son, because nobody else to pull with me, because most of them have already been released. So from 2002 until 2009, our life had been the same. It keeps on dreadful, and no sign that we are going to have a happy family like before. Going to the camp to visit him is something which is which give very bad experience to us. Maybe it's because of myself. I'm a bit vocal because I met with the human rights activists, I met the lawyers, I share my views, I share my experience with the media, with the alternative media. Maybe this is something which make the ISA owner not happy with me. When we go to the camp, I am also discriminated. For example, last time when the Hindra was there, the Hindra was allowed to meet 2.5 hours. But like me, we were allowed to meet 45 minutes using the intercom, and we were separated by glass partition. While the Hindra, they can meet without the partition, without the intercom. The husband can touch the wife, the husband can play with the children, and they can order food and they can eat the food together, whereas I was denied all those things. In fact, last month, I went to the camp with the transport provided by the Selangor government. There were 3 of us in the bus, me and 2 other JI families, JI also. When we reached the camp, these 2 JI families, they were allowed to meet at 2 hours without using intercom. They can order food, they can share the food. The father can play with the son. But me and my son, we were only allowed to meet 45 minutes using the intercom, and not allowed to order food to be eaten together. Why I strongly stress that ISA is inhuman, is draconian, is not suitable for human like us, because I already went through it more than 7 years. Okay, God created us, Allah created us as a free human being. okay, with the system, we are married, we have the feelings, we have the relationship of husband and wife, father and son, but ISA destroy all those beautiful system created by God, ruin like that. It's very clear. For example, when my son want to touch, okay, one day, my son and my husband, okay, when I go to the camp, normally when I go along with my son, we have about 45 minutes to talk, and I will talk to my husband about 5 minutes, and the rest 40 minutes I will let my son talk to his father. Sometimes I can understand my son and my husband want to touch each other's beard, because my son has his beard and my husband also has his own. They stand up, my son want to see who's taller between both of them. At one time, I could see that my husband want to touch my son's face, but I look away when my husband tried to, when my husband tried to touch my son's face. Actually, he cannot touch because the glass bear the movement. I cannot look at the situation because to me it's too dreadful, it's too bad, it's too inhuman. Why they should after 7 years, why they still putting us in this kind of situation? After 7 years, they separated us. After 7 years, my son did not grow up like a normal children with a normal father. After 7 years, my son did not lead a normal life like other children who has a father. Why until now they did this to us? And they discriminate. The camp officers, the camp system discriminate us from having this very simple chance where my son can touch his father's hand. Maybe my son wants to kiss his father. All this had been denied. Why they are doing all this thing to us? Don't they think that 7 years is too long for us to go through all this thing? And now they are doing to us more and more compared to the other IC detainees who are also alleged under JI. All of us JI, but we are discriminated. Why?
Saya hanyalah seorang insan biasa yang mempunyai ayah dan ibu. Tapi saban tahun saya seperti kehilangan ayah, walaupun ayah tu masih hidup dan tidak dapat membantu saya dalam pelajaran, tetapi saya tetap merasakan kasih sayang ayah saya walaupun beliau tidak tinggal bersama saya. Beliau telah memberikan saya semangat dengan mengirimkan surat dan doa supaya saya terus kuat untuk menempuh hidup ini. Saya nak ayah saya balik sekarang, dan satu perkara itu yang membuatkan saya sentiasa meminta-minta untuk beliau dibebaskan. Itu saja.